Since that moment, he has never stopped loving her. The coffee shop. Anne has been to this coffee shop several times, and that's not surprising. It's become the best one in the district for years. She orders her usual cappuccino. When the barista calls the order, she reaches for the cup. At the same moment, another hand reaches for it. Their hands touch. Anne looks up. A tall man with dark hair and blue eyes is standing there. He looks surprised, then he smiles. Anne suddenly feels embarrassed and quickly leaves the coffee shop. Without paying, 10 minutes later she comes back. "I'm sorry," she says to the cashier. "I forgot to pay." The cashier smiles. "A young man has already paid for your coffee." Anne nods slowly. She has never seen that man before, but somehow she has not forgotten his eyes. The interview. The next morning, Anne arrives early at the Northbridge International Building. She has always dreamt about being an intern here. She sits in a bright meeting room. Julia Anderson from Human Resources asks questions. At first, everything goes well, but then Anne mixes up a project name. She forgets an example she prepared. Inside, she feels terrible. "I have prepared for weeks," she thinks, "and now I sound like an idiot." 20 minutes later, Julia closes her notebook. "Thank you for coming today, Anne." Anne already knows. The interview has not gone well. Anne walks slowly down the corridor toward the elevator. Near the glass wall, a tall man is standing. Ryan Carter. A 29-year-old man, the founder and owner of Northbridge International. He founded the company 8 years ago. Since then, Northbridge International has grown into a multinational company with more than 100 employees. Ryan has just left another meeting when he sees her. Brown hair, familiar face, those eyes. Suddenly his memory connects it. He has seen those beautiful eyes before, the girl from the coffee shop. Anne walks past him without looking up. The elevator doors close. Ryan watches them. "That's interesting," he murmurs. He has noticed those eyes once already, and he cannot forget them. Ryan calls HR. A minute later, Ryan enters his office and picks up the phone. Human Resources, Julia Anderson speaking. "Hi, Julia. Ryan Carter. A candidate has just left the building. Brown hair, early 20s. Has she had an interview today?" "Yes," Julia says. "But honestly, it wasn't the strongest interview." Ryan looks out the window. "Was there someone better?" "Oh, yes. There've been a lot of much better candidates." Ryan nods slowly. "Good. Hire the best one." Julia begins writing. Then Ryan adds calmly, "And hire this girl as well." Silence. "I need an intern in my department," Ryan says, "and something has told me she has potential." After a short pause, Julia replies, "All right, we'll make it happen." Ryan ends the call and leans back in his chair. A small smile appears on his face. He has made a decision. First day as an intern. 2 weeks later, Anne starts her internship at Northbridge International. She stands in the lobby and looks around the large building. She has dreamed about working here for a long time. Julia Anderson meets her and smiles. "Welcome to Northbridge, Anne." "Thank you," Anne says nervously. They walk through the office. Anne looks at the glass walls, the busy desks, the meeting rooms. She has read a lot about this company, but now everything feels real. Julia stops in front of a door. "This is the strategy department." She opens it. Ryan Carter is standing inside, arms crossed. Anne looks up and freezes. She has seen this man before. Ryan smiles slightly. Good morning, Anne. It seems we have already met. Anne blushes. Yes, at the coffee shop. Ryan nods. Yes, I have not forgotten that moment. Anne tries to stay professional. I would like to keep things professional, Mr. Carter. Ryan raises his eyebrow. Ryan, he says calmly. Ryan. The meeting. 3 weeks pass. Anne has attended many meetings and has learned a lot about the company. Today, she is sitting quietly at the end of a large conference table. Managers are discussing a new acquisition. Anne listens carefully. She has reviewed some of the market data before the meeting. Suddenly, she notices something strange. She checks the numbers again. She has seen a small detail that the others have missed. Her hands tremble. Excuse me. May I suggest something? She asks quietly. The room becomes silent. Ryan looks up. Yes, go ahead. Anne takes a deep breath. I have looked at the market data. If we focus on smaller local partners first, we can reduce risk. Some managers look surprised. Ryan studies her carefully. Interesting, he says. How sure are you? Anne nods. I have checked the numbers twice. I know I am only an intern, but I believe this could help the company. Ryan leans back slightly. You are very precise, he says. I have noticed that about you. Anne blushes. Thank you. After the meeting, Ryan stays in the room. Anne collects her notes. Ryan watches her for a moment. In the last few weeks, he has watched how she works. He has noticed how carefully she listens. He has seen how seriously she takes her tasks. Anne, he says. She stops. Yes? Your idea today was very good. Anne smiles a little. Thank you. Ryan leans forward slightly. Maybe we can discuss it more over dinner? Anne freezes for a moment. I'm sorry, she says politely. I don't think that is a good idea. Ryan looks surprised. Why not? Anne answers calmly. I respect my work here. Dating inside the company could create problems. And your company has always had strict rules about that. Ryan studies her silently. He has never met someone who sets boundaries so clearly. Finally, he nods. Very well, he says. I like that you have principles. Anne leaves the room quietly. Ryan watches the door. In the last few weeks, something unexpected has happened. He has started thinking about her more and more, and he cannot ignore it. Small gestures. Over the next weeks, Ryan has invited her to join smaller strategy discussions. He often asks her opinion. Anne has shared several interesting ideas. Ryan has started respecting her even more. He also notices small things about her. She always arrives early. She always prepares carefully. Ryan has noticed that she writes very clear notes and asks thoughtful questions. One morning, Anne arrives at her desk. There is a bouquet of white lilies. She looks surprised. Ryan has sent them. Next to the flowers, there is a small note. Excellent work yesterday. Anne smiles. Over the next days, more small surprises appear. Ryan has brought macarons from France. He has sent books about finance and strategy. Sometimes he leaves short notes. Your analysis has helped the team. Anne tries to stay professional, but something inside her has started to change. She has begun thinking about Ryan more often. The cafe. One afternoon, Anne finds a note on her desk. Ryan has written a short message. Your idea about the last project was excellent. Can we discuss it after work at the cafe nearby? Anne reads it carefully. She hesitates. She has always tried to keep distance from Ryan, but she also knows something. She has enjoyed every conversation they have had. After work, they meet at the small cafe. Ryan smiles when she arrives. "I'm glad you came." They talk about the project. But soon the conversation becomes more relaxed. Anne laughs. Ryan watches her. Recently, he has realized something important. He has never met someone like her before. Anne feels the same. But she says carefully, "I like working with you, Ryan, but I want to stay professional." Ryan nods. "I understand." He has respected her boundaries from the beginning, but his feelings have not disappeared. In fact, they have grown stronger. The evening in the office. This evening in the office is quiet. Most employees have gone home. Anne is still working at her desk. Ryan has just returned from a business trip in London. He walks into the office and sees her. Anne looks up. "Ryan, you're back." "Yes," he says. "I have been thinking about something during this trip." He walks closer. Anne's heart is beating faster. Ryan stops in front of her desk. "Anne," he says quietly, "in the last months something has changed for me. I have tried to ignore it, but I can't anymore." Anne looks at him silently. Ryan continues. "You know that I've changed the rules at Northbridge. Dating here is allowed now, but that's not why I'm here. I have to say, I have admired your intelligence. I have respected your principles. And I have fallen in love with you." Anne feels her face becoming warm. She whispers, "Ryan, He waits. Anne takes a breath. "I think the same thing has happened to me." Ryan smiles softly. For a moment, neither of them speaks. Then Ryan gently lifts her chin. He kisses her slowly. When they pull apart, Anne laughs quietly. Ryan smiles. "So, will you have dinner with me tonight?" Anne nods. "Yes," Ryan grins. "Good. It's a date." Anne blushes, but she is smiling. And both of them know something important. Something unexpected has started.